I found something that'll make me laugh. It's been some time. These have been making me laugh. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel for me, but not really. Oh, shoot. Are we good? Yeah, I've seen some of these and some tad bits and some I'm just discovering now. So join me. Cheers. And have a laugh. Let's get ready. This is probably the only thing that could get me to laugh. Let's get that annoying light out. Let's move this way. Anyone have popcorn?
Fired from my job. I was just 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 fired from my job. Now I have nothing but this. I have nothing but this website. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore.
They took our jib.
Oh, I'm in a car! A year ago, I got Larry fired because I heard he had read Jordan Peterson. I made a list of everyone who didn't put pride flags and BLM stickers in their cubicles, so they would never get promoted. I got Bethany fired when she complained that Roxy Doxy exposed her lady penis to her in the women's washroom. Why can't we just let people live their authentic lives? But here's the terrible news. I've just been fired for cheering on Facebook for what happened to Charlie Kirk. Where is freedom of speech? This is cancel culture. I don't have a job. I can't afford my new septum ring. I'm in a car. Oh, I'm in a car.
Okay, I don't know, is this for real? I think it's ironic. He's being ironic. I'm in a car videos. Okay, so this guy's playing. But accurate. Love it. I think I need to subscribe to this guy. I love it. But he's not exaggerating. Not the slightest. He's reenacting to the T. The Sun, I've seen.
I made some stupid comments about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, he sure did.
The day that he was shot.
Mm-hmm.
I said some things on Blue Sky and on Threads that...
Threads was brutal. I never go on Threads, but I don't know what the hell tempted me. I think because maybe I looked at one little article related to Charlie, because I've told you I've been obsessing. And I looked at one, and then it just popped up. And I told you guys how my husband's phone, it will hear you, and automatically it will play what you just talked about. And I swear, I think that's what happened with Thread. But it was brutal on Threads. Like, that's where I accidentally stumbled upon the photo. And the video, my husband was literally like on the phone. And I'm like, oh my God, there's pictures and videos out there. People are watching it, like, of it happening. And then I was like sitting over him, like next to the couch. And then he scrolls, lo and behold, the next video was it. And I'm like, what the hell? And it broke me. It broke me. I went insane for a moment.
I I'm sorry, not sorry for, but I said,
What the fuck? Did I tell you guys that I have a family friend? So her background story, her dad left her mom and the kids, her and her brother, when they were like maybe 3. And he left his wife, their mom, for like a younger girl. So they just grew up with the mom. The dad just abandoned them, didn't care. Polish family. And yeah, she grew up to be lesbian. And like just brainwashed. She just pretty much, I guess, raised herself. What's crazy is her mom's like hardcore Roman Catholic. So I don't know where she went wrong there, but yeah, she just, I put up a picture on my Facebook. It's like a banner of Charlie Kirk, Martin Luther King, and JF Kennedy. And she wrote my husband like, Charlie Kirk is rolling in hell. He hated MLK. And then she just started, like, my husband's like, are you dense? And then he started debating with her. But that's the crazy part, is she just went on a tandem and justified why it was okay that this innocent, like, normie got slaughtered in broad daylight. Cold blood slaughter. Anyway, let's see what this I don't even know what to call him. Harry Potter. No, we love Harry Potter. Let's not insult him. Mullrat Bullfinkel. Mullrat Bullfinkel creature. I just made it up.
them, and I deleted them when it was requested that I do so.
So he's still not sorry, just because he was told to delete them.
By my employer.
Because your employer doesn't want to be associated with an asshat like you. Fucking dickhead.
And then today, on a weekend.
Oh no. On a weekend.
On a weekend.
On a weekend.
I'm told that I
He's told.
am no longer employed at Microsoft.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. So I thought that cell phone earlier, I thought that was someone recording him, but it's his own reflection. So he's looking at himself. Oh my god.
After 6 years.
6 years.
Building the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Department from...
The most useless department that doesn't even need to be there. That's a joke. That he got paid for something stupid like that.
Scratch. I lose my job.
That's making a workplace even more hostile. This DEI. More isolating, more divided. So good. Thank God he got fired. The world is healing.
Because one of you, some random person, reports my posts to my employer, goes out.
If it was the other way around, my little libtard here, like Chris Pratt, yeah, people would be canceled left, right, and center. You just lost your job. Welcome to cancel culture. How does that medicine taste? Cheers.
Their way to find out where I work, and
This is funny.
takes my job, takes my security away from me for a thought, for an opinion, and you talk about freedom of speech like you care about it, and you're just going to take my...
Does he not hear himself? Oh my god, they are delusional hypocrites.
my money, my life, my food off my plate because I don't like Charlie Kirk? That's not okay. It is not okay.
It's very okay. This is like the best time for it to be okay. This is the only situation that it's like without 1,000,000% doubt okay. It's more than okay. It's amazing. Burn in hell, buddy.
To target...
Oh, sorry. Only God can judge you. I'll pray for you.
Me, because I felt joy that day. I can't help how I feel. I felt joy. That's me. That's what I believe. That's what I think of him. I can't help that.
No, I don't think you can, because we don't have asylums in this day and age.
So I don't deserve a job?
What baffles me is that this guy can see his reflection and thinks this shit is okay. I just want to put like a little chain on it and yank it across the floor into the ocean with an anchor.
I made some stupid comments.
I didn't think this one was real.
I got fired! I got me fired from my job!
Oh my
I woke up and told myself the shit from the Charlie Kirk shit from yesterday. What the fuck? I can't pay my rent! What the fuck? Yo, I thought y'all was not giving me fired when y'all did!
I don't know when it paused. I'm sorry.
So it is
I already started watching this, but I don't know when it paused.
9:10 in the morning.
And I said it's pretty weird that she's giving timestamps on this. I'm not sure why it's relevant. A play-by-play, like it's some soccer game.
Central. And a little over an hour ago, my boss / CEO texted me, and then
I said she's like, I thought I had no friends, but this girl really has no one to talk to.
unusual text just said GM for good morning.
Like, who sits down? Like, is this a diary? What? Like, how did this find itself in the public eye?
Period. Please call.
I mean, this is a TikTok as well, right? This means, like, what is this? Little spaceship. That's a TikTok feature, right?
Call me at 10 a.m. Eastern. Period. Typically, there's more personality in the text and whatnot, and it's not so mysterious. And then I went to log on, and every single account is deactivated. I could open Outlook, and I saw all of the deactivated emails come through for all of the different systems that we use. So that's not a good sign.
Einstein reincarnated. Whoa.
I did call him at
She called him.
about 9:02 Central just a few minutes ago. He didn't answer. Waiting for the call back. Just doesn't feel good no matter what. Being anxious and already knowing that it's not going to be a good phone call. And not having an answer, of course, until the phone call happens. So, still waiting. 9:11 a.m. Central. The worst part about waiting
Ricardo
is the anxiety, the way like everything's running through your mind. It doesn't feel good in your body. Everything is
meds. Take your
tingling
meds.
with the bad kind of butterflies.
Take your meds.
The waiting game is just shit. I did it. I actually also texted him maybe 2 minutes after I called, just saying I'm here for when you're ready to call, and I'm just waiting.
No, I only feel bad because I think she might be actually mental. And like whatever she posted must have been like something mommy said in the kitchen while she was making her food because she needs like a caretaker. I really feel like that when I see the music and stuff. Like, I don't think this is a completely independent human being. They don't need to ask, I don't know if you guys are following along down here, but they don't need to ask you anything if it's your face on some hate crime TikTok. Like, that's a hate crime. To say someone deserved cold-blooded murder in broad daylight.
Look, even if the company doesn't have a solid reason to fire you, recording yourself in that moment is like handing them the perfect excuse. Especially if you work from home.
You stupid.
If your boss sees you using your workspace and work hours to create content, even just once, you're already giving off the impression that you're not focused on your responsibilities.
Yeah, was this about Charlie Kirk or not?
I got me fired from my job. I woke up into the mother of the ship of the Charlie Kirk ship of yesterday. What the fuck? I'm gonna pay my rent.
How would you work with this person? Like alongside? I feel like I would want to like scrape my eyes out with freaking avocado knives. Do you guys have one of those? They have like the little spork on one end and then a little jagged knife on the other, and then you scoop it like a spoon. That's what I would do. If I had to look at that and listen to that daily for 8 hours.
What the fuck? I thought y'all was gonna not give me fired when y'all did.
I think it's high time, with all the grieving that's been going on, that we need to laugh at a few people and drink up their tears.
Oh my god, cheers guy. I just found his video and he's thinking like me.
Get your glasses, get your cups, whatever you need. We are going to have a great time on these videos.
Okay.
Time to drink the woke tears. Tastes good.
Fired from my job. I was just 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 fired from my job. Now I have nothing.
I'm actually so glad I found this guy. This is gonna be fun. Okay, I have a reaction video for you guys.
Nothing but this. I have nothing but this website. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. Ah! 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 Ah!
That's what happens when you make your career your whole life. And that's why I always punched out and left work at work. And when I worked at home as hard as I worked at work. Home had my undivided attention. Who filmed this?
Ah! Ah!
Oh, it's really messed. I think that's a guy.
No!
Concerned men with cherry biome canadiable into Dancing. Concerned men, where is cherry?
Now, I don't know why you decided to record this, but I don't understand the brains of mentally ill people. So yeah, you can do what you want to do, and you did make my day by recording this video, so thank you.
Guys, I haven't made videos like this, but I just got let go from the University of Florida as an employee. They didn't tell me why. There's all sorts of things I have to do now.
You don't have an idea why. Seriously.
But in the meantime, while I'm looking for a new job, there will be some more sim racing content.
You're gonna be looking for a very long time, buddy. Probably till the next president. Maybe even after that. I would not want any of these cretins working for me in my environment. Keep the evil away.
Content, it looks like, and possibly even more Japanese content while I go to class. Stay tuned.
That really sucks. I would not want that to happen to you. I wish you could hold your job, but unfortunately, you know, you say certain things and certain things happen to you. That is unfortunately how life works, and I thought you would understand that, but clearly you don't. But yeah, I don't want that to happen to you.
My TikTok done bit me in the ass because I just got let go from my job for my TikTok. I guess my boss saw the TikTok, so I'm on my way home right now.
Say TikTok one more time.
So I guess
I'm just really glad Charlie Kirk just got himself fucking shot.
Oh yes, I saw this one.
Because he's right. Empathy is dangerous to society. So no one should give a fuck that he's dead. He said it. He.
Did you guys see TMZ? They were live and the whole crew in the lunchroom laughed at a car chase, the most mediocre car chase, when the president announced during that car chase that Charlie Kirk left the planet. He left us. His soul went to heaven to be with God. And these monsters laughed hysterically, demonically.
I'm just saying his words. All I'm doing is using...
You're not saying his words, because his words were saying sympathy is a stronger word. It means more than empathy. Empathy is just being thrown around like ping pong. People who say empathy don't actually feel empathy. It's just like a clickbait to like reel people in and make them think, oh, I can connect to this person. Sympathy. I remember growing up, my mom, anytime someone passed away, she'd be like, deepest sympathy from my family to yours. Deepest condolences. Like if someone passed away. But sympathy was like her word. And this is a freaking immigrant. And that's what I would say to people. I was like, oh my gosh, deepest sympathy. As a little preteen.
His words. You can't be mad at me for using his words. I think empathy is a new wave thing and is very problematic.
And what's so fucked up with these fucking libtards is the fact that they just talk amongst each other. They've never actually really followed his content or been to a debate. If you go to his Washington woke episode, there it just really, this is like something he posted a while back. You see how every single student from Washington was like, thank you for coming here and giving us this space to debate. He was like the last connection kids had to politics, to be heard by the Republicans. And guess what? We don't want to hear you anymore. I know I'm in Canada, but I'm freaking living in a liberal country where I walk on rainbows to go to the freaking hospital, to cross the street. I go bring my dog to the vet clinic and there's a rainbow flag for gay dogs, I guess. I mean, all dogs are kind of gay. Like my 2 male dogs are like incestual gay sometimes. When they were puppies.
Like, you right. No empathy for you. Zero.
Well, doesn't it suck to be you?
About social media posts. As a teacher, I put out a statement about a half an hour ago. We will be conducting an outside investigation into this. I can't discuss the details, but I will share that, as we all know, we hold ourselves and our students to the highest professional standards. We want to respect that process. We'll keep everybody safe.
Chris, in your communication, you mentioned their staff job status.
Oh, thank you. Yes, they're on page administrative.
Okay. And the investigation will be performed by who?
I believe there's an agenda item for Monday night to discuss the hiring of an outside independent investigator.
Okay. And again, there are, this is not an agenda item, but I think I can speak for the entire school committee that any acts of political violence cannot be tolerated. So with that, Superintendent Ashley, do you have any achievements or announcements to?
So I was just fired from my job.
I've seen this one. It's so awkward. You don't need to record everything in your life, people. It may look like I record everything in my life, but no, there's so much more to it. And there's moments where I would never even think to record, and I think this qualifies as one of those moments.
So, yeah. Follow me? I don't know.
Nah.
Like this?
I do know.
This video? Give me a
fuck no.
Follow?
Follow no. No. I'm a sheep to Jesus. That's it. Why do they all have these glasses? Like,
and stay tuned for more.
Oh, I won't be.
Content because.
What content do you promise us?
Because it is coming.
I'd rather it not. Like, what's coming?
It is coming.
I will maybe, perhaps, watch your weight loss journey. Maybe. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't.
Coming.
Because she probably would never do one.
Not that it's going to make any difference, and this is no offense to people who work at, fast food restaurants, but you more than likely got fired from McDonald's, so I don't even know what you should be crying over. We can clearly see you're trying to hold back the tears with your...
Savage! But no, like, I, as a mother, like a stay-at-home mom, I'd be okay with a McDonald's job. Work one shift a week. In this day and age, I've never been career-oriented, but at this part in my life, I don't care. Just like whatever little extra pocket money, I'll be okay with.
Or, peace signs. But deep down inside, you're clearly crying for your life.
We have sent out over 300 emails to employers, and we have gotten now 15 confirmed fires.
I've seen this. This was on my Instagram. I'm over... What does that say? Fuck off.
So, without any further ado, let's get into it.
Daily shitstorm survivor.
Gabrielle from Illinois, you're fired. Lincoln from Utah, you're fired. Amanda, another Amanda, from Wyoming, you've been terminated. Suck it. Shasta from Washington State, your ass is fired. And Curtis, again from Texas. What the hell, Texans? What the fuck? Curtis from Texas, you've also been terminated. You're welcome. Now, truth being told, I've probably lost about 50,000 followers throughout all social medias while I'm doing this.
I'm monetized on YouTube, as you know, and I've lost, I think, about 20 followers since my first Charlie Kirk in his honor video. And I'm just, like, scared that there's even one person is too many to support that murder.
But I would rather have every single one of my accounts hit 0 before I give in to these people. So if you want to try and affect me or affect my income by unfollowing me, I don't care. I would much rather go back to a 9-to-5 job than let this kind of shit slide. And I know for a fact that over half of this country...
I don't want even that near me. I don't want to be in that loop. I don't aspire to be you. There's nothing you bring to the table in my dining room. I'm not interested. I don't think I'll get ahead of the game following suit.
Agrees with what I'm doing. So hopefully they start finding me pretty soon. So go ahead and do your whole mass unfollowing and everything like that, because again, I would rather see all my accounts hit 0 than letting you guys try and bully me into not doing this anymore. And if you agree with what I'm doing, please hit that follow button. Counteract their mass unfollowing of
I did follow him.
Me.
He had it coming.
Oh, I love this song. Damn it, they ruined it for me.
Had it coming.
Today
That's actually horrible. I just realized. But like, that's like these people are looking like succubuses. And what's the other one? Succubus. Arquebus? No, what's the... Succubus is the female. And what's the male?
He had it coming.
Today I got fired
Nice.
from my job. I'm a real estate
Nice.
agent, and I got fired because something that I post in Instagram, and they call.
This is like, I would never, ever go public with a firing. Oh my God, that's beyond embarrassing. Like, these people have something missing in here if they're posting them getting fired.
Me to the office, and they asked me to remove everything, which I did. And after I removed the post and the picture that I put, I was told that I no longer work for the company. And all this is because of my manager, Monica, and she's the one that created all these shady scenario. She's the one that pushed for me to lose my job. And today I'm outside my house. I had the balls to see my wife and tell her what happened, and I had kids. And I'm going to tell you the whole story, and I'm going to show you the picture that I put in Instagram, because you need to see that to understand how severe was the problem that we have. And everything started yesterday, that we have an open house, and we have
Oh my god, can I just fast forward this shite?
a very big client that he has
Don't
a
care.
huge home. It's kind of like a mini mansion, and they gave us the listing to my
Oh no.
What the fuck is a mini mansion?
Oh, I posted something even though I have a 9-to-5 job, knowing that my company might disagree with the things I posted, but because I'm a stupid person, I still posted it anyway, and now I'm suffering the consequences of my actions. Oh darn.
If you're speaking on Charlie Kirk, be sure your job's not going to fire you behind it. Did you see the Carolina Panthers football team fired their football communications coordinator because of
He looks like he loves to sniff farts.
some posts he made? He posted, "Why are y'all sad? Your man said it was worth it." And even if you agree with him, you work in the NFL, like, ugh. And then he doubled down with protecting that, the song from Wu-Tang Clan, like. Charlie,
like people are fucked.
What are you doing? Now I don't know how long he was working with the Panthers, but he's not a Panther anymore. The Panthers immediately released a statement. The views expressed by our employees are their own and do not represent those of the Carolina.
There was a guy who was like, right when he got shot, everyone ducked down, stayed down, and he got up and he was like, whoa! He had like a bucket hat on. Apparently they found out who he was. He's like a diehard fan of like, I think some football team. And yeah, him and his family are banned for life from the stadium. Fucking awesome.
Panthers. We do not condone violence of any kind. We are taking this matter very seriously and have accordingly addressed it with the individual. So in other words, goodbye.
Yeah, go fuck
In more
yourself.
serious news, 3 HBCUs, Alabama State, Hampton University, Virginia State, have received campus threats. ASU and VSU are on lockdown, and Hampton has canceled classes for today and Friday. Why? The alleged shooter looks like this. Why are y'all threatening these campuses? Anyway.
People are just wild. Imagine being in a government job.
These people are in these high places because they only know how to follow what's written in the book. They don't think for themselves. That's how they get up there. They're just so brainwashed. So freaking brainwashed. And I wanted to say, I don't believe that's the shooter. They keep like filling my phone, spamming it with like, oh, what's the kid's name? I don't even know. Robinson? Something Robinson. He's the left party's like happy. Like, oh, he's a minister's ex-military retired man's father's son and he's straight. Or like he's a white. And then later the second part of that meme, I think it's like a Family Guy meme. They sit down and it's like his roommate was his boyfriend, trans boyfriend. So yeah, I keep getting information on this guy and I'm like, I'm not interested. Even Candace Owens confirmed it with her post that it's someone in the higher seats, which I knew. Like, if you watch Nick Fuentes, he enlightened me that, I mean, like, my dad, since I was a little baby girl, my dad was like, oh, America's just Jews. It's just Jews. It's owned by the Jews. America's just, like, the Jews have America's balls by their hands. That was my dad's quote my whole life. He's like, they're all gay and they're all Jew. That's what my dad used to say. And yeah, Nick Fuentes confirmed it. Actually, maybe this was like a blocked out memory, but he reminded me that my dad used to swear by this. And yeah, America is owned by the Jews. And Charlie Kirk, 10 days prior to his assassination, started thinking for himself. And I remember reacting to what is it, Charlie Kirk video. And in the beginning, I'm like, I agree with him like 99% because I don't understand how he's still behind Israel when Israel is clearly trying to kill every country off the map at this point. Like, they've attacked 4 or 5 countries at this point, and there's no justifying why. So I'm like, I don't know why they just stopped their logic at Israel. And I'm like, they must be getting paid off or something. Nick Fuentes, he confirmed it for me after that video. So, yeah. How did I get on this tangent? Oh, yeah. So I don't believe that it's this kid. And I don't care about these stories about this kid. He is just a decoy. He's a patsy.
And celebrating someone, I don't even know what to say. Like, trolls on the internet is one thing, but when you're a public figure, that's wild. It is wild when you work for the government to come out and openly celebrate someone, a political ending of their existence. Like, it is wild. This lady found out. It took less than a day. Most of these people are, it's taken less than a day. That guy at MSNBC, he, what was his name? He found out as well, but like live on the air, he was like, this is the environment you create and you have to live in it. And it's like,
that was my childhood friend's argument. Oh.
I can't believe, but this is public school dean. This is a major. This isn't like just some random side teacher. This was someone who influences our children. Have the day you deserve.
All they're doing is just showing us all how stupid they truly are, and actually showing us how stupid they think we are as well. Because
and they're showing us that we need to stay divided. Well, like, why would you want to dumb yourself down? Don't dumb yourself down, America.
What they're doing is
the Kardashians did a good job doing that, dumbing down America.
Posted all of these videos expecting that we won't do anything about it. But yeah, come to find out.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
This is Justice for Charlie Kirk. Say hello to Maxwell Berger, BSN RN from Detroit, Michigan. And just in case you're wondering what this nurse had to say, here you go. But don't worry, we'll make sure.
Charlie Kirk died the way he lived. Filling my timeline with Charlie Kirk posts. God, he got the day he just.
That the world and every job you ever apply to after this knows that you don't identify as he, him, but you identify as fired. If only I could find where you've worked and where you currently work. Man, if only I could just search on Google and find the address to said location and the phone number, which we can contact. Wait. I did find it. Does your employer know that you're up for surgery? Well, it's time that you are made aware that you are under surgery, which your job may be cut away from you. Your future may be cut away from you. But it's all for the betterment of the body. Because I, for one, don't want your hands anywhere near a body that is in need. What would your employers think?
Dang, this guy's good.
When over
he should rap this.
340,000 followers send them messages, emails, calls, that your name was brought up on a video because of a post that you thought was funny, because of a death that you thought was hilarious, finally caught up to you. But don't worry, we'll send you our thoughts and prayers. And if you guys haven't smashed that follow button already, make sure you do, because we're going to enjoy the ride until we see it through. And
Dang, this is a clip. I don't know what his handle is.
For everybody that's been supporting me through Venmo and Cash App, thank you guys so much, because we will continue to put in the work every day until individuals like this stop this hatred rhetoric.
But do you see how the conservatives solve this so peacefully? There's no buildings being burnt. Some guy even tried to vandalize the vigil at the Nevada, Arizona, I think it's in Arizona, headquarters, Turning Point, and they started beating the shit out of this kid, and he got arrested. But they were just doing it so he can get away and like respect the vigil. They let him go, and then the cops took over. But like, we're not going around burning buildings. Actually, in Canada, you don't even feel anything. Like, I'm walking around in black. I have my cross, and I'm like mourning. But we're so liberal here, no one cares. I'm seeing all these moms like, oh, I took my daughter to ballet class, like making posts about this. I'm like, can you like just have like a moment without, and like no condolences. So yeah, that's Canada for you. But my husband is currently at the vigil downtown Calgary, so he's sending me lots of videos and footage because I had to stay back with the babies. And yeah, it's a big turn up. I'm very proud. And this morning, a post posted up on my Facebook where someone found the invitation to go to this vigil this evening. And they're like, oh, all the fascists are getting together. So my husband was a little afraid to show up because, yeah, we don't have legal gun ownership here in Canada, but it's just the criminals that somehow have their hands on weapons. So hopefully he stays safe out there. Hopefully they all do.
There's no more games being played. They just opened a wound that they won't be able to close.
Now, I'm not saying anybody should do anything. If you want to check these people's pages, you can. I do not advocate for anything. I'm not that type of person. Let me just let you know that. But as I said,
as he looks deep into your soul,
if you do want to check their page and you want to check their employers or you want to contact them, I don't know, if you want to do that, I'm not the one who will make you do that. I do not agree with this.
Name, shame, defame. Do you remember when you wouldn't get a COVID vaccine, so they told your job and they fired you? Do you remember when they made your life hell because you wouldn't bow down and get their clot shot? Now it's our turn. The website I'm going to post is where you can submit verifiable information on people who have celebrated the death of Charlie Kirk. These people need to be...
So, newsflash, I don't know this website, but there is a guy that I have on Facebook. His name is Ryan Fournier. You guys can probably find him because his profile is booming. Like his following is just growing by the minute because he's posted these people. The lady from the hospital, he's like behind firing them, and he's like, email me whoever and I'll get them sacked. And I have. You guys, the two same people who have been commenting on my previous videos, yeah, I've put your name. I've screenshot your comments. Your handles are there. So hopefully something comes out of it.
Be fired. They need to be doxxed. They need to have their...
But this is good to know. I'll also use my screenshots for that.
Lives ruined. I have already submitted 4 reports today to schools. One of them was a Christian school. 3 of them were middle schools. These leftist and liberal freaks are teaching your children to hate, to kill.
Why this?
They're turning your...
Unless it's cultural, like you come from a culture where, you know, this is normal. Like, I don't think so, dude. You're in America. Why this? Oh. Sorry, my ad blocker just trialed out. But I don't understand this. I don't like it. Don't do it.
Your children into cannon fodder. And you're just going to sit there and let them? These people have infested every avenue of society, and we've allowed them to. And now look what they're doing. They're turning...
And that is the problem. You have allowed them. My church, before it was even built, we used to go to a school and improvised and had our masses there. Our church was being built for like 10 years in Brampton, Ontario. It's a Polish church. And my priest advocated constantly, guys, like, you need to vote conservative, and you don't do politics in church. But like, he didn't say it like this, but he was like, we need to protect Canada. Like, church was seriously somewhere where if you had any kind of confusing thoughts and something that was kind of going to push you off the path, it just settled you, like, for me at least. And it was so crazy. Every time I went to church, the homily was related to some kind of troubles that I had the week of. So really, I think that was always the answer. But basically, my priest warned us that if we don't stay alert, keep our eyes open, and vote right, then this shit was gonna happen. And he was right. And he moved to Poland, so he's happy there.
Children into demonic little freaks. Leftists and liberals have no power. They are weak. So what they do is they go around behind people's backs.
That's the thing too. Liberals, they look like little twigs and they sound like little pipsqueaks. Where are the men? Like muscular, fat boy, motorcycle guys, like, where are they? They can squash them in seconds. Oh yeah, we don't do that. We're peaceful people.
They subvert your children.
We stay quiet.
They attack things that you cannot outright defend. They are vile beings, and they need to be eradicated from our society. You're going to celebrate the death of a man. No longer. Name, shame, defame. Ruin these people's lives. Mishima says that there is no heroic death. Charlie Kirk has proved otherwise. He's a hero and he's a martyr. And we can never forget what he's done, especially in his passing. Mm-hmm. It is your duty as an American
Canadian,
and as a person who knows what's right to keep these freaks away from us.
And that's the thing. It baffles my mind that Canada's like do like all week. It's like, do you understand America? Like, Canada is a ripple effect of America. What happens in America will find us here. Give it a few months, maybe weeks. God forbid this happens.
And your children. They hate you and they want you dead, just like Charlie. Are you going to let them do that to you, to your kids, to your family? Charlie could have been your brother.
I like this guy. Don't like this, but I like this guy.
Your cousin. Your football buddy.
Now, I will say this. I am surprised this is coming from someone who has a bull nose ring piercing. But as I say, there are always exceptions to the rule. And I'm sure everybody who is watching.
And that's the Charlie Kirk video I was talking about. That there were liberals. And that video reminded me that not all liberals are these radicalized, crazy people. I mean, they are, but there's still hope in them. They're still trying to have conversation, not just like, like every libtard. Okay, I need to go to the ladies' room. BRB. Back.
Watching this video understands that. But yeah, I've actually checked that website. It's very informative, has some good stuff on it. If you people want to look at it, I do have it in the description down below, because it does have some good information for you there.
For somebody that passed, it's not
propaganda. I'm sorry, we don't put that here.
All right.
I follow this guy on Instagram. I really like him. He's conservative.
So, what's your name?
Pharaoh. I'm print supervisor.
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately,
So they say they don't print political propaganda. So this is somebody that passed away a couple years ago.
That's political propaganda, unfortunately.
So this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil?
It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
What
makes it propaganda? Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to.
Our general manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
it's totally okay.
If you would like to.
you're welcome to.
These are the type of people that we're dealing with. Again, these are the same
I wouldn't even want them, like, to give them my money at that point.
people who preach empathy, who preach acceptance. They're hypocrites. Charlie Kirk was...
The worst are vegans. All vegans are left, and they're all celebrating the murder of a living, sentient being. Tell me, like, how does that make sense? Why does it stop? I don't get...
just assassinated due to their extreme rhetoric. Fascist, 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 Hitler, fascist, Hitler, fascist, fascist, fascist. Now we have leftists working at Office Depot who won't even let these people get their images printed. Think about it, the side of love, tolerance, and acceptance won't even print off a poster for Charlie Kirk after he was assassinated by a leftist extremist. These are the type of people that we're dealing with.
This man is gonna make a woman so happy. I don't know if he's got a woman, he's private, but like his videos are about one point only, it's not personal, but this is a winner.
Home Depot, are these the type of people you want representing your business? Is this how Home Depot wants to be represented? Is this the message you want to send out, Home Depot? Please let us know. These people are disgusting. All right, so that employee from Office Depot has been fired. If you're unaware of what I'm talking about, here's a video to catch you up to speed real quick.
For somebody that passed, it's not
It's propaganda. I'm sorry. We don't put that here.
Alright, so, what's your name?
Sorry, I'm a retard. I have a helmet as a hair.
Supervisor?
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately,
So they say they don't print political propaganda. So this is somebody that passed away a couple years
that's
ago.
political propaganda, unfortunately.
So this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil?
This guy, his hand gestures are breaking my heart. He's like, please. And he's just like holding his elbows like in such a not, you know, confronting way. Like he's holding to himself. And like he's pretty much begging. Like in the most polite way.
Propaganda, unfortunately. What makes it propaganda?
Well, she's making him beg.
Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to. Yeah.
Office Depot posted this like 15 minutes ago. We are deeply concerned by the incident that occurred at store 3382 in Portage, Michigan. The behavior displayed by our associate is completely unacceptable and insensitive, violates our company policies, and does not...
Are they like proactively firing these people because they're outnumbered? Because like before Charlie Kirk, the cancel culture was very different. Like they would not even lift a finger and worry about all this hate speech, because there was a lot of hate speech before, rest in peace Charlie Kirk. So it's nice that they feel afraid, like we're cutting them. My hand gestures are never in the shot. We're cutting down the bullshit.
Reflect the values we uphold at Office Depot. We sincerely apologize to the customer affected and to our community for this regrettable situation. Upon learning of the incident, we immediately reached out to the customer to address their concerns and seek to fulfill their order to their satisfaction. We also launched an immediate internal review, and as a result, the associate is no longer involved with the organization. We are committed to reinforcing training with all team members to ensure our standards of respect, integrity, and...
So hopefully unbrainwash them and like, I guess therapy? They're giving them free therapy? Cool.
Customer service are upheld at every location. Our customers and communities deserve nothing less. Accountability. Respect to you, Office Depot, for handling this quickly and efficiently.
What a time to be alive, where people are suffering the consequences of their actions and they can't cry and complain about things that are bad happening to them because, you know, they engage in bad behavior and they suffer from the bad behavior that they engage in. They expected themselves to be bulletproof from all of this, and they expected that they can just say things without anything happening to them. But it's clear to see, you know, the more you
fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
A few moments later.
I just had to block all of my friends because they just have such different political beliefs from me, and I thought...
Actually, this was me. Yeah, I did the same. I had to delete all my libtard friends.
That we
but I think for another reason. I just don't want psychotic evil shit in my life.
We're the type of friends who would live together someday after college and like stay in touch no matter what, and I thought these were the people that I would spend my life with and grow old next to. These were the people who saved my life on multiple different occasions.
And how did you repay them? By being a fucking asshole. Useless bag of bones.
I just don't know if I can continue being friends with them because of this.
But is this girl like hearing herself? They did everything to save this. And then one little thing where they are totally morally correct on, and she cuts them out. Yeah, so I guess that friendship was once. Sorry. I guess that friendship was one-sided.
I just don't know I dropped out of.
And I guess she does like leeches, like they just leech onto you and suck the life out of you, these libtards.
School for these people. I started homeschooling because of these people. And I don't know what I'm going to do because we go to such a small school together. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to face them.
I don't know.
These people are my whole life. I don't know how I'm going to be able to.
See what I mean by I hate people crying on camera? I hated myself crying on camera, but I could not hold back. I had to go on and talk to you guys, but the tragedy was like literally in the cornea, like the freaking Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
Avoid them. Yeah. I don't care if you think that this is my own fault for being the person to blow up these relationships, because everything that they say makes me feel like
I lost my friends, but I don't care.
Such a shit person. And I can't have that in my life. Not anymore. Okay, I used to not respect myself to cut
I don't care about this girl's life story. It's still going.
People out of my life for things like this, but now I do. Now I respect myself enough to not want to feel like this.
You don't respect yourself because A, B, C.
God, I'm probably gonna delete this because it's so fucking.
She didn't delete it.
Embarrassing crying on camera, but
been there.
God,
I never thought I would.
Why in the blue hell are you crying, and why in the blue hell do you think we care? The more you keep doing this, the more you're going to suffer the consequences of your actions. And maybe the child brain in all of you will finally understand that, you know, you live in a world and you're an adult, so you say certain things.
So catch up.
You might suffer consequences for saying those certain things, so you shedding your crocodile tears is not going to do anything to us. Newsflash, we do not care. Let the tally continue to increase. We're currently in the 600s, the 700s. Maybe this number needs to continuously increase the more you idiots continuously show us all how stupid you are. So keep it up.
Isn't a fundamental part of being an American that we are able to express our...
I've seen this. Oh, this guy, I follow him. I've been following him for I don't even know how long. I think before Trump even got elected. He is brilliant. I hope his content page just continues to grow because he is spot on with everything.
Our opinions to each other without fear, without this kind of horror happening. And it seems to be something we have been seeing more and more of. And it's not even left or right, it's just people being taken out because of their beliefs.
There's just no place for this kind of violence in this country. I am heartbroken over it. I cannot believe that someone would kill another person because they were speaking their beliefs.
Well, for years, you and your allies in the media have been of the country against the president, his supporters, and figures like Charlie Kirk. Trump is Hitler, his supporters are fascists, right-wing extremists is danger to our democracy, they're Nazis, you know the words. Yet you seriously sit here, acting surprised when lunatics who believe your words decide to take matters into their own hands. Your side burn and
I just can't believe the show is still running. I wouldn't even know what channel to watch it on.
Loot every time things don't go your way. Your side tried to assassinate the president multiple times. Your side burned Teslas all around the country and wanted Elon dead. Your side assassinated Charlie Kirk. Your side is currently celebrating it. So don't talk to me about, well, this is not a left and right issue. It is the left. It's only the left. Yeah. It's ironically the Democratic side who engages in political violence and killings of figures they disagree with. And every time something like this happens, you come here, you tune down the rhetoric, crocodile tears, ooh, I can't believe this. Then a week later,
I don't know, is that an English saying? Because my parents say crocodile tears. Like, I thought it was a Polish saying.
Later, you go right back at the dictator and fascist rhetoric again. So, you don't really care. You're just pretending. And for that, fuck you, and you in a corner too.
Yeah, I agree with him. A lot of these people.
You in the corner too. I don't think he's ever sworn. I totally forgot about that part. Oh my god, he's so awesome. I love that guy. I love him.
Are shedding crocodile tears in the public eye, but then in the secret they're doing all sorts of nonsense and they're celebrating this type of behavior. I don't even know why they're crying for when all they've been doing constantly is saying that you're fascist, you're racist, you're a homophobe. And if they truly believed in all of this, I'm sure you would want bad things to happen to fascists. So why is it a case that you're crying now because something bad happened to someone who you believe is a fascist? Wouldn't you want something bad to happen to people who you claim are fascists? It's all nonsensical tears and they're just trying to save face for the public.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. How do I pause this? Okay, well, that was part 1. I did not expect it to be that long. There is a part 2. I had the part 2 first and then I found the part 1. I was like, okay, I might as well start with part 1. So I started with that, but it was pretty long. So maybe I'll continue laughing tomorrow with you guys. I'll continue that one. But yeah, so I found a reason to laugh again. That felt good. It's awesome that someone else had that same idea as me. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna laugh with them. Like, my last 2 posts were, you know, it's all part of the healing process. What are the stages? Like denial, hurt, anger, acceptance. I don't know. So now I'm trying to turn things around. I really hope, I keep seeing everyone say like, I am Kirk, Charlie Kirk. More people are becoming more proactive and they're turning their backs away from God and facing God now. I'm reading this everywhere. And everyone is rekindling their connection and trying to get closer to their faith. I really hope, and I want to hold myself accountable too. I'm pretty good at making it a lifestyle, with everything, diet, exercise. I have pretty good discipline like that. But I really hope that this whole energy that we have right now as conservatives who support Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk, the whole Turning Point USA, I hope it's not like a gym membership you get on Christmas and then like as a gift, and then you use it up until like January 31st, and then you kind of fall off the wagon. I really hope people commit, and this, because Charlie Kirk spent 10 years investing into Turning Point USA. He grinded up until he got shot. So I really hope people have that self-discipline, motivation, and passion to carry on this message that he wanted everyone to hear, see, and spread and bring home. So, yeah. I hope you guys had a good weekend. It's currently Sunday while I'm posting this. So, yeah, it's been an hour. I guess I won't take any more of your time, but yeah, I hope you guys have incorporated Charlie Kirk's method in your day somehow. And I guess this was my moment. He is honestly, from all that I've watched about him, he is honestly like a golden retriever off stage. Like everything fascinated him, had him like wide-eyed, and like if he had a tail, not that tail, if he had a tail, he would be wagging it the whole time. I don't think it would ever stop. Like he was just so mesmerized and fascinated by people in life. So yeah, I envy that kind of energy. I've always wanted to be that person. So I want to, maybe I can change my, core character and become that. So anyway, thanks for watching these with me. I'll continue on and post it. I'll continue on and post more of these because, yeah, that's the only thing making me laugh these days. Bye.